There's been a population explosion in Paulstown and Goresbridge over the recent number of years. They're young athletes, and actually all people from their community, young and old, need facilities, and we need your help. So to show you why this new proposed sports park is so important for the communities here in Paulstown and Goresbridge, we sent out a local Goresbridge man and editor of the Kilkenny People, Brian Keys, to do a bit of investigating.
So I'm here with Brian Cody, Kilkenny's outstanding hurling manager, here endorsing the Paulstown and Goresbridge development of community facilities, Brian. And one of the things you've always said is the importance of clubs and facilities. What do you think of the plans here for Paulstown?
Oh yeah, I think it's an outstanding development here. It's terrific, it's ambitious, but it's also needed. They're cut for space, and there's huge sort of activity going on there. You can see young children here. As a matter of fact, I was out here a few months ago just with school kids and that, and again there was huge sort of energy around the whole place. So there's real drive here, and it's great to see this kind of development going ahead.
And from your own experience, what are the important facilities or the foundations they should look at putting in first, do you think?
But I suppose at the end of the day, pitches are everything, I mean, let the lads get out and play. If you haven't got the pitches, you're under pressure straight away. Pitches are first thing, and then obviously, facilities that are needed, dressing rooms and such like. But I mean, it's all in place, the plans are there, and the community getting behind it now is everything.
And things like ball walls and those extra running tracks and all that help the community as well.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, it's community driven, it has to be community driven now, and in Paulstown Goresbridge, the whole community getting behind it. And everybody can be catered for, and everybody, regardless of where your interest may lie, everybody's interest lying in doing what's best for our young people.
I'm just here with Willie Mullins, champion horse trainer and Goresbridge man, obviously wearing the colours.
Obviously a sub, I think, from the number on this jersey. And probably rightly so.
We're all delighted, Willie, that you're endorsing this project, this Paulstown Goresbridge Community Sports Park. What's your initial reaction to it when you've seen the plans there?
Fantastic. I mean, when it was first brought to me, I looked at it and I thought, what an exciting time for the club here, and extra amenities for all the young kids. And coming up here this morning, seeing what amount of kids that are here, what value they're getting out of it, what it's going to be to the local community, and the whole thing just has to be a huge game changer for this club.
And you can see the sense of volunteerism here, like that there is great enthusiasm to bring this project
that's what I'd like to get in my business, a few more volunteers. but that's what it needs. But I always compare training my horses to a football or a hurling club. It's the very same thing. You've got to have the players, you've got to have the investment, you've got to have the facilities, and then you've got to have the people. And the club here are lucky that they have so many people giving their time free to the club, and giving their time free for maintenance of it. To me, maintenance is huge, and facilities, and it's going to be a huge bonus for the local area, Goresbridge, Paulstown. It's going to be fantastic.
It's great to see all of these kids coming down, to Barra Rangers and playing hurling in Camogie, and it shows that the future is bright within our own club. So it's great. Really looking forward to them coming through now.
Even when we're down training, there's always 2 or 3 other teams training, and it's hard, especially when you want to train in the full pitch and get a match kind of game going. It's really difficult because you only get to use half it.
The village has evolved so much now with loads of more families in here. I think the new development's going to be fantastic for everybody involved in the community. Not alone for players honing their skills to try and play for their club or county, but for every club, soccer clubs, anybody's involved in walking tracks and everything. So it's going to be fantastic for the whole parish.
With the Camogie club, the hurling club, the boxing club, ourselves, we could have 150 children here on a Friday night. So we need to develop our facilities.
It gives us something to do. If we weren't, it's a small enough parish, if we weren't playing Camogie, we don't know what we'd be doing.
There's a huge interest in sport in general, and it's just great to see. And when there's more numbers every year, the more area that we have to cater for them all will be better. So hopefully a new pitch now would be a wonderful addition.
It's after growing, and I suppose with the development of houses in the area, they could probably use double the size of the facilities they have if they had it here,
I've seen the plans, and it looks very impressive, and it'll bring a whole new life to the whole, for the generations to come.
In the last 6 months alone, half our trainings have been outside of Paulstown. And that's
that shouldn't happen really, because when you go around to other clubs in the county,
yeah, we're kind of begging,
we're begging 3 or 4 pitches as well.
You see the facilities they have.
Yeah,
like, why can't we have that as well?
Yeah. The first question I want to ask you is, what's your first memory of starting to play camogie here or hurling here when you first came down?
The underage boys would have been the first time we would have been brought down to the field, but my first memory would be coming down with the lads and watching them training.
In terms of camogie then, has it been difficult over the years to get pitch time or playing time on it?
Well, like, it's always going to be a little bit of a battle. Now the club are good, but like, because of the numbers increasing hugely, like, it's very hard to accommodate all the teams. Like, you have a lot of teams here in the club now, so to accommodate everyone is very hard with just the one pitch and kind of the training area behind it then as well.
You know, you're at the prime of your career as well, so obviously considering yourself and your teammates and how they're developing too, like, how important is it for coaches to come involved at camogie for, you know, adult level as well?
Yeah, no, it's a huge importance to have everyone involved in the club, and for adults, like, the facilities that we're looking at putting here in Paulstown will benefit everyone in the community from all ages. Like I'll see my parents come down here every evening now to even walk around while we're training and stuff like that. Like, it'll benefit everyone. And then as the plans look, we have the wall ball going in. That'll be a huge benefit for every age group, because I've seen around the country, like, the wall balls that other facilities have improves everything in your game.
It makes teams more competitive and skills and all that.
Yeah, like, the wall ball will improve your speed, your skill, everything. So your touch, your eye. I was just talking to Darren there, he was saying about coming back playing hurling, and a wall ball, it would improve everyone's ability and their skill levels to speed up the game, because the game is after increasing and is getting faster and faster every year.
It'll really help. It'll really help.
Working together as a community is fundamentally important. I mean, because many of our kids that play hurling, they also play Gaelic football, they also play soccer, they're often members of the boxing club, and indeed I'm sure they have many pastimes beyond that. So, you know, we have to remember that it's about creating opportunities for kids to be able to excel in whatever their chosen code as they move further into their sporting career.
Even from safety point of view and parking and all that stuff.
Absolutely. You know. Parking cars, you're always watching kids here in the evening time when you're driving in and out.
There's after been a major influx into the village over the last 10 years, I suppose. It's a good commuter spot now as well. So there's obviously, with all the new population after coming into it, the numbers are just growing. Just what's here now is no longer fit for purpose. We need a bigger space for the kids to nurture the talents they have.
There's 42 kids starting school here in Paulstown this year, and there's I think there's 12 or something in Goresbridge, like, you know. So, like, it's like a mushroom, like, you know.
Absolutely thrilled to see this going on. Absolutely thrilled.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and sure, it's a kind of, you know, it's onwards and upwards with the club. Like, it needs this facility. You know what I mean? And more if you can get it. That's the way it is.
Mary, we'll start with you first in terms of the facilities here. Have you seen the plans and what do you think?
Oh, we have. Sure, they look fantastic, and they'll be a fantastic asset to the local community because, you know, the numbers, kind of our numbers in the school have grown and doubled over the last number of years, and that now will be reflected here in the numbers that are coming into play in the club. So to have this development go ahead would be great. Fantastic.
And Nora, Goresbridge is just a couple of miles in the parish as well, but
that's right,
the young kids over there will obviously benefit from these facilities too.
Absolutely, yeah. As you know, the Barrow Rangers Club is comprised of the Goresbridge, Paulstown, and the school teams similarly join up together too. So these facilities are used by the boys and girls for camogie and hurling and Gaelic football as well, and it's just a fantastic resource to have. It'll support the teachers in their coaching initiatives in the school. We've had over the last few years coaches coming in from the Barrow Rangers Club to help with coaching initiatives, and that supports the teachers, but it also makes it fun for the kids too, to see their own family members or club members coming in to get involved in such initiatives in the school too.
It's good for all kids and what they want to do and what they want to play.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, just even in promoting the whole health and well-being in the community, and for the children, like as Nora said, in school will be able to benefit from it, but outside of school, for them to be able to come down and hone the skills of the game on the ball wall will be great, and then, you know, parents can go walking on the track and while they're doing that, and everybody can be safe. But so it'll be great. It'll be a great asset.
This facility is going to bring the whole community together. There is something for everybody here. Our young people are going to have plenty of sports on offer. Their camogie, their hurling, football, soccer and so on. As well as this, they'll have the hurling wall. One of the brilliant assets about this new development is going to be the walking track around the perimeter, so people of all ages will be able to use it. And I think what's really important is that we can be role models for the younger generation, that instead of sitting in our car and watching our kids training, that we'll be able to be out walking or jogging or running, with friends and with other people. And being fit physically is only one aspect of a person's health. To be fit, you need to look after your physical health, you need to look after your social health, and you need to look after your mental health. So a facility like this is going to bring all of those elements together and hopefully make us all healthier within this community.
It's crucial that someone can just come to a field and poke a ball around. For me, that's what it's all about. That's what I done when I was young. That's what I loved doing. I often went down on my own and just poke ball around. And
there's so many advantages to sport. It's unbelievable. I mean, we're coming into an era now when there's so much obesity, overweight, inactivity. Kids are playing computer games all day, So now to get them out, their social skills are going to be developed, actually just communicating with each other as opposed to texting each other and they're sitting beside, sitting 5 metres away. So they're actually talking to each other, they're communicating. They're building those social skills, but then from a fitness point of view, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's keeping kids off the streets, keeping them active, just giving them something positive in their life to look forward to. And I think that can't be underestimated, because it's in this day and age, it's very, very important to have something to focus on.
Oh, it's badly needed, big time. Sooner it's done, the better.
This generation has a responsibility to ensure these new proposed facilities become a reality in order to secure our children's interest in sport, physical fitness and well-being. You can help by pledging your support today and becoming a patron. With your help, this plan can become a reality.